You're too codependent. You hate all of my friends. Don't know how to fix it, but losing you's like taking my last breath. We're so disconnected. Like every time we message, I really thought you meant it. You took it all and now ghost in my nightmares. I see your face when I drink. You know I'd be down bad if you wasn't next to me. Long drives with the roof off, those were the days. How you gonna break my heart and get away? So what if I can't be perfect for you? I'm drowning most nights, cause you're no longer mine. Drew hearts on my window, passenger seat. It feels so weird not having you here. Who you gonna love when I'm gone? What you gonna do with the distance? Who you gonna call when I'm lonely? Who you gonna love when I'm gone? What you gonna do with the distance? Who you gonna call when I'm lonely? Who you gonna love when I'm gone?
All right. As much as I want to listen to this beautiful music, I'm gonna have to cut it short here. But welcome to City's Cast today. We've got a pretty good game today, morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Cidi. Thank you guys for tuning in today. We've got 116 Greyhounds versus WTH, and I got a special guest today. We've got Critical Fail from Legion 13, man. Crit, how you doing, brother?
Yeah, good man. Thanks. How are you?
Doing very well. Crit lives out in the UK, right?
Yeah, I am. I am in the UK for my sins.
There you go. So he's it's probably like the second time I've ever co-casted with somebody away from North America. But you are familiar with both of these teams. I would say.
I am.
Follow
yeah,
them.
I am. Yeah. I've not played against WTH, but I've played a game against 116th before. But yeah, I've been following them for a good long time now. Two of the bigger teams within Hell, at least, and they're always favourites to go far in seasonal. So I think most people know them.
Yeah.
Pretty well.
As we start to get the WTH guys trickling in to the server here, 116 are already ready. The map today will be Saint Marie Dumont. Pretty meta map, I would say, right, Crit? For competitive.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's a pretty well balanced map. To be fair, there's only 1 point in it that really is unbalanced, and that's Saint Marie Dumont Point with the church, where it becomes a little bit more favoured to defend that for the Germans.
Right.
Otherwise, the midpoints are pretty balanced.
But yeah, I mean, coming into this game, this is the second 116 game that I casted. This is round 4 of the tournament main stage. So I believe the loser still has a chance, right? Or this is it?
Yeah, the loser will go into the 2-2 bracket.
And then the winner automatically advances from here to the I believe playoffs. Is that how they determine it?
I think it's with the playoffs.
Yeah. So last week, I believe Core and DC already clinched their playoff berth. So they are set, and they are just sitting and, seeing how this weekend turns out. And WTH being a really good team, as well as 116, but if I did my research right, 116 has had WTH's number in the last few matches that they've played against each other.
Yeah, I think WTH tend to do, they're pretty favourites across most of the games they play, but 116 Tanks tends to just come in and be able to match WTH across the board, and that gives them a big bonus in those games.
Yeah. So I mean, even let's just discuss like the sides that they're playing. WTH are going to be on the Axis, so they will have the Panther at their disposal, as well as I don't know. It's I think the Axis loadouts are a little bit better, other than um the Allies. The Allies do have the Grand.
Yeah, I think the main thing for the Allies is they get the M1 Garand with the bazooka. So while the bazooka's weaker, they've at least got a serviceable gun to use with it. But in general, the Axis got better loadouts with the MG42, the STG,
Mm-hmm.
the Panzerschreck's better than the bazooka by a long way as well. Alongside that Panther advantage, which is huge.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how these competitive teams use update 13 to their advantage, or it could be disadvantage for them. I know there's an ongoing bug of like recon squads building a Gary, and soldiers not being able to spawn in on it. But there is the what, how do you say it, Kobo wagon and the Jeep that's playable in this game.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they kind of use those in this. The ideas that we've had really are kind of around using them to supplement rocket artillery and able to drop off lots of explosive ammo.
Look at the chat. It looks like they're missing one player. So but yeah, the Jeeps. I'm gonna expect maybe some opening tank snipes on this. Do you know any known ones? Or same way Dumont?
There's two artillery snipes for the Allies. I actually only know one of them. It's up in the top left hand corner. There's a couple of really good counters towards that though. It's up in like C1.
C1.
Right up against the hedgerow, and then there is another one as well, which I'm not familiar with, but was used against us by Core, not Core, by Goff.
By Goff.
Yeah, Muck Snapper will be buzzing that I've got those two mixed up.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's if we see PS Farm, then there's also a really good truck snipe as well, which puts an artillery gun, an AT gun down to shoot towards St. Marie du Mont Church, and it just covers that road off, and that really limits the opening for PS Farm, because it means that the truck's going to come in from the west side, and it gives up the east totally to the Allies.
Right. Having the east side, as we're looking at the screen right here, this road, you'll see the openers, pretty much use the whole map right here as they try to go. What I was telling Crit earlier, I was hoping for an all middle lineup of points, so we could just get a fucking grind fest.
Yeah, something nice and wide and really kind of spreads that action out across the whole map.
Yeah.
I think the thing I don't want is I don't want someone to get SMDM point with the church, because it's too easy to defend.
Yeah.
And that will really just slow the game down if we have that.
Yeah, it would definitely be nice for WTH to have it. So both of these teams, they've played this map plenty of times. Probably played against each other on this map plenty of times. So the map is starting to flip, and we're gonna get a game, Crit.
I can't wait for it.
We'll see how each team makes their calls, and see how they support each other. And for the most part, I will be on the top view. If I see something interesting or something pretty meme, then I'll definitely lock into there. But yeah, it's about 20 seconds to go, and then you guys could take a look. It's 50. I will be casting in English, obviously, if you're understanding this. But Sebo is going to be casting on the 116 side. He will be casting in German. So let's get this and make sure I find my guy. I need to find Rydelix. So let's see. DC Rydelix. I don't see Rydelix. Oh, wait. It should be a Baker squad. No, it won't let me go. Join. Oh, there you go.
Eventually.
Oh my god, look at this map layout, dude.
Oh, there you go. So same Redemont's going to be lovely for WTH. They're going to be rubbing their hands for that one.
Yeah.
Well, we've got AA network, so that's going to be nice. We saw that with TL versus DC last weekend, where DC beat TL with AA network.
Yeah.
It was AA network into cattle sheds, I believe. DC just ran a load of tanks into AA network and put their infantry around it, which is interesting. So we'll see if WTH go for a similar strat and spawn in an extra Lukes.
Yeah. So
doesn't look like it so far.
On the axis, we have the fields as the last point. Same Marie Dumont as the second point for the axis, and that's WTH will be playing axis. The midpoint's gonna be AA network. And for 116 playing the allies, it will be Brecourt Battery and Winter's Landing. So it's a left, middle, and then a right. Man, that's
it's a wide map. It should be a little bit of chaos on there, which would be nice.
So seeing how everything is lining up right now, you can see the WTH guys start to push their guys towards the middle. We'll go ahead and maybe try to catch the curtain over here. On the 116 sides, you see a truck right there. See, we've got the 75 right here. Another truck. Maybe we could ride in with one of these gentlemen right here. Looks like a decent truck. And then we've got Bob the Builder over here. So there's a bug where you can build a AT gun right here.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure you can still build it. You can still get up there though, and it provides an amazing vantage point over AA network, where you can actually see the hill on the eastern side,
Right.
The western side. Sorry. So it's still there's still some benefit to being up there with someone if you really want to get the binos out and go full Milsim with it. It could absolutely pay off.
As we go ahead, we're going to lock in with this truck right here and see how they go. So the match has started, guys. Shots already coming out from, I believe,
like
the recon tank.
Yeah. It could have been a truck sniper. Doesn't look like it caught anything.
No, a lot of trucks coming out. There's one supply truck going on the far left right there. But we'll go ahead and keep it right here and see how these guys get in. You've got a supply truck, a couple of trucks to the right of this transport truck right here. But as they approach AA network, it should start getting a little bit more hectic. Artillery should be coming down pretty soon here. You do see some rockets coming out. There we go. Oh no, he missed the jump.
He's trying to get onto the roof. It's a shame.
So this truck will be one of the closer trucks right now as I get off of film. The mayhem has started.
Looks like a really fast deployment for WTH there, which is nice.
Yes, both teams getting to the point really quick. There is a Stewie and a recon tank. So the Greyhound are moving straight into AA network. Rockets flying left to right, but the Cap Argus looks like it's going to 116. Maybe they have more members, but taking a look at the map right here, man, this start is pretty good for 116, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, their artillery is absolutely shredding WTH at the back there. A couple of artillery shells taking some big hits in there.
We've got a Luke's right in the middle. There is a Greyhound right there behind that hedge. The Panzer IV is on the south side, watching
This is
the road.
artillery showing. This is really nice artillery from 116.
The Greyhound has gone down. I believe there's another tank just below us right here, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, AT gun. So WTH choosing to already put up a AT gun to fire into AA network right here. But looking at the map layout right now and with the members, what do you think so far, Crit?
116 up there, just to the top of our screen on the western side of AA network. They're progressing really nicely, and if they can get some outposts up there, they're going to have some really nice map control. So regardless of whether they cap this on the initial push or not, they're going to be in good stead to recap pretty quick.
Yeah. The cap progress.
Because WTH had a supply truck running around the back, so it'll be interesting to see where that's heading as well, whether that's going to go for a quick cap at break or battery.
It's already dropped near Brecourt battery, so
they must be feeling pretty confident. The fact they didn't tuck that one back in, just feel confident of capping this.
lots of artillery raining down on AA network as WTH start to cap AA network from 116, but both of them putting up a really good fight right now. Like you said earlier, the artillery for both teams, in my opinion, are really helping each other. OPs are just basically getting camped by artillery.
Yeah, it's a really nice Stuart location they've got in there. It's just covering the entrances, so it's going to be tough for WTH to run anyone into the hard cap. But Hardy's in there alive, so it's chronic. So they just need to stay up and get their outpost in. They'll be okay. They'll be happy with that positioning.
Let's see right here. This should be a Greyhound that goes down from the AT gun. Yeah, AT gun.
AT gun clinic.
The Luke's on the point has gone down, but man, you just saw that spawn wave. Artillery is literally holding the numbers back right now.
Yeah, it seems like they've not gone for the artillery sniper, or it might have been blocked. I'm not too sure. With the medium heading into the middle, that's what usually does the artillery sniper on this map. So perhaps 116 not prepped at this game.
Yes, so OPs are up in AA network for WTH, but immediately getting annihilated right now. The Stewart is still on that hedgerow just in front of us. If you see Sir Kartoff, he has his OP right there. He is getting engaged by the AT gun. I don't know if he's getting actually hit. Oh, he does. Yeah. So the Stewart goes down by the AT guns over there next to WTH Mevins. But it's pretty good so far, Crit. We have ourselves a pretty good game here. Just kind of seeing people. Let's see. Take a really good look at the map right here. WTH really wants to push.
Yeah, WTH they're not pushing that wheat field too heavily. They perhaps feel like they can't at the moment. 116 over on that western side, really pushing in hard to try and capture that small little compound there. The medium tank's just pushed up, obviously taken out by Panzer trucks pretty easily. So we'll see how far that goes up and into the point.
Oh
pretty
yeah,
aggressive now.
he's probably spotted out by Chronic. You have Fruntan right there as an AT, but he's kind of pinned down right now, I would say, from the 116 members. Satchel's going off at AA network. We'll see. Wabi from the Greyhounds is pushing up next to his tank. Let's see.
If he can win this 1v1, then they just run past each other. He could have a free shot into taking out some outposts if he gets deep enough.
There you go. I think Boy Next probably took him out, but he's gonna answer that 75 right there, I believe. You see Frunton already out with his, oh my god.
Wow. Okay. I think he took up the squad either, so that could happen again.
We'll go ahead and keep it up like this as we start to back out. Caffey is there to protect his 75.
We can see WTH already starting to wrap around the back though, while Bill's back there, and so is Fisk as well. So looks like they're starting to close in, even if 116 cap this, they don't necessarily have total control over our network.
Oh yeah, so the 75 is really helping them right now with that cap. But WTH, they're trying to find answers for it right there. You see Chronic and Abu start to work up. Abu, did he throw down a flare?
But yeah, I think those are his flares.
We'll go ahead and take a look.
Recons in there.
Take a look at the map right here. Pretty standard Gary placements. The 7 column is pretty much a WTH. And a lot of them just stacked that AA network right now. They've got one back here.
It looks like D7 just locked, so 116 starting to wrap around WTH as well. It'd be dangerous for them if they don't meet that, but it looks like WTH are pretty prepared for defense already.
Yeah, it's Val does take down this Gary with Meek, and 116 already in the back line with their squad leads. It's interesting because they are not recon guys. They are just regular like squad lead and soldier. So if they are if they're gonna build a garrison, I believe it should be spawnable.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see where that recon is, whether it's gone straight for the enemy artillery, because obviously at the moment it's WTH's spotters are right around AA network and not pushing up.
It does look like, they're getting eliminated off of artillery. There was one guy on the middle one, but he got it went from blue to black. So
yeah, so maybe they went for maybe they do have a tank snipe up and they're taking him out.
Copy, but right now with an hour and 17 minutes to go in the match, nobody has capped AA network. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, this is an absolute grind in the middle there. Both teams got a lot of numbers trying to get into the circle at this point, just to get some pressure up. And that's just gonna make the match a little bit more chaotic. There's gonna be opportunities for quick counters because of how established the teams will be in their positions.
Yeah, so 116 having Fatoni command today for the Allies 116, and House Gangster from WTH is commanding for the Axis today, so this should be pretty interesting. The last time I casted 116, Fatoni was, I believe, commanding for in the DC game. So it's nice to see him. House Gangster. Well, this is actually my first time casting WTH, so it's looking good for them right now. It's literally like back and forth. Earlier, you had some WTH members kind of push up this house right here, and they had a few members, but 116 bounced back pretty good and have taken it back.
And the medium Sherman went down as well to AT, so potentially as the 76 is up now. It's taken one hit from the AT gun, it looks like.
Yeah, we have 76 already from Greyhounds Gironi.
So there must be a Panther up somewhere for WTH. Obviously, it comes out earlier than the 76.
Do you think he's able to see from here?
Yeah, I think he should be able to shoot pings if he can't see it himself.
Oh, he's not even... He wasn't looking the right way.
Wasn't looking, it says to me that there's no ping, there's no mark on that 76 yet.
Yeah,
that'll make the Panthers play slower. That'll make them nervous not having a mark on it.
We'll go ahead and wrap around to the 116 side, but look at that. 116 kind of getting this western southwestern.
Yeah, WTH put a lot of people into that strong point. That'll wipe out the outposts and spawns temporarily, at least. Can slow down 116 if they can get that cap off. It looks like they've really committed to try and win this mid cap after 15 minutes.
Oh yeah,
it's a long
man.
time. It's a long time to keep it as mid. There you go. Commander's tank mark is up on the 76 now.
Yep, there you go. So the 76 is spotted. I mean, you've got Zoda right here, and Curious and Kukulele. Chronic is also right there too, so this is what they're gonna have to deal with. There's no tank sims at all.
No, interesting. You're right.
I don't see any rep stations. Oh, there you go. As I say it. Unless Singer is gonna build a rep station.
We'll see. They're certainly not waiting for him, are they? He's been
No.
taken out there by the MG.
But man, fucking 15 minutes already into the match, and nobody has capped AA network.
And 116 are running into the point again.
Yeah.
Getting bodies into it. It's amazing to see, really, the fact that they're still going.
Really. We have a Wild Bill for Tony taking down the recon spotter, Wild Bill, just right there. But a lot of blue dots and less red dots are in front of us, ladies and gentlemen. AA network has still yet to be claimed, but it looks like, or it sounds like, I apologize for the background noise. That's my sister. I don't know if you guys could hear it, but she got a wild ass sneeze. Yeah, but
Yeah, it's a lot less artillery going off, so it looks like both teams are countering now on artillery.
it'll be nice to see how everything plays out now.
Yeah, Menusa there picking up a good couple of kills. Is that 4 in a row he's picked up in the point? He's going strong there. Finally gets taken out.
We'll go ahead and see right here. 116 using that northern trench line pretty good to their advantage. Like Crib was saying, the artillery has ceased so far. Believe that should be a 76. 70. That was the same 76 from Gironi. He has shifted.
They've got 2 up now already, though. So 276s up before we even cut mid, which is nice.
Yeah. So we've got a tank. A Luke's actually going down the left side right there. The garrisons are still pretty good. This one that went down earlier has gone back up. They have a, was it a Panzer IV? Panzer IV. So 3 tanks up.
I guess he never went down. We've not seen him in the fight, so I guess he was sitting on the fringes of it.
Yeah. So the Panzer IV joining the fight on the southeastern side, as 116 are starting to lose hold on that northern trench right there. You see Gecko, he's really in that bitch, surrounded by quite a few members of WTH. They pretty much had control of this little area pretty good, right? How key is this for AA network?
But yeah, I mean that's absolutely vital to the recap. WTH won't feel confident until they capture hold of that area, and you'll see them starting to commit more and more into that zone. Looks like WTH artillery now is screening the front of AA network. It's going to make it harder for 116 to get into that northern trench line.
I will say though, WTH's Western guys over here, they've
got their work cut out, quite frankly. Bubble Bear will be able to cover a lot of that from the hopper. It'll be really nice to see. Obviously, Hopper's impervious to bombing runs, apparently. That's a lot of kills there, though. So we'll see a big push in now following that bombing run. Bubble Bear will have a lot of that covered off.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and take a look at this side and see how they push on this western side.
Looks like Weltmeister picked him out there.
Ooh. Let's see, Heidi does go down in that little building right there. There is a Panther right next to D-Mart.
And Rusty there is a well-known tanker within Hull at least as well, so the French Spain support says to me that they don't have the field to get another Panther up yet, just yet. So they won't want to lose this.
Oh my god.
Sure.
Rusty gets absolutely annihilated while laying down.
Been some good rockets from 116 there. They're hitting known outpost and garrison locations with them.
Oh yeah.
Which has been interesting to see.
I mean, look at over here. WTH is kind of trying to do the same thing to that 116 is trying to do to WTH. WTH trying to do to them as they're trying to burn the OPs over here. Kukulele. Oh, he does get the OP. Oh my god, what a beast.
2v1s as well, lovely.
Yeah, what a beast. He should be able to mark the tank that is just right here. I believe. There you go.
Yeah, T-76s parked up, working together.
This smells like a Stuka right here.
Yeah, it's actually it's come live, so they can use a Stuka right now.
They've got a rep station just right here. But still no fucking mid cap. Crit.
I can't believe the fact that
shit.
we're still fighting over mid, and I can't actually tell who it's going to go to. WTH have got really good presence around that point, and they've not been able to be dislodged. But 116 still with the potential to be able to run in. I think WTH has more cover and concealment getting into that circle, which makes it a lot easier for them to get in. 116 kind of have just two paths in an open field they can take.
Oh yeah, and you know, 116 they've definitely been pushing pretty good, but I mean WTH not fearing nothing and kind of just trying to hold as much as they can. The cap keeps going back and forth. I'd say it's just gonna be neutral. Whenever or whoever caps, it'll be very rewarding for both teams, because this is just a fucking meat grinder right now.
Yeah, absolutely. It'd be interesting to see if one of these teams caps, whether they're prepped to go straight for the 4-1 as well.
It does look like 116
have got supplies in the back.
Yeah, 116 they do have a OP right there just on command's mark. So WTH, man, it's gonna be interesting.
Kukulele there he's again working his way around, trying to win those gunfights.
He has shown earlier that he can win these gunfights, especially around bushes. 76 is just right there on the north, but Kukulele is playing it safe right now, as Sarkardov and Kov is looking. Oh, Bayram.
Yeah, gets taken out. It'd be interesting to see whether they're trying to bring satchels up to that location.
We will see, as you see WTH, Sony, Abu, they're in the thick of it. Chronic is moving up. You've got the Panther just south of AA, as Sergeant Rico and what is that? Nicolele are also pushing up, trying to take AA network. The cap targets has gone back and forth. WTH, they actually they've got a spawn back here. Let's see. Rap takes down, I think that's Duba. You've got Satchel just right here, all by himself. Let's see what he could do. Meek, it's Val and Rap. They are there. What?
Looks like Satchel's perhaps trying to place a Satchel. Or is he just hiding? I'm not too sure.
Peeks out at the right time, but Meek should be able to take him, as he does not know where it is coming from. You've also got Wild Bill just up here. He should be able to spot that 76, where
just takes out a spawn point there.
He does burn a OP. I'm not sure. We'll go ahead and take a look at the map right here. You see how WTH are spread out. They've got a recon tank on the far east right here, Crit. I mean, yeah, their line is basically like kind of crunched up right here.
Yeah, they're condensing that right into the cap sector where possible, and then looking to set themselves up for that 4-1 up at Breakout Battery. You can see Action Squad and House Squad really developed, just hiding away.
I think we have the first fight of the Panther versus 76. I'm not sure if Is there another? There's another Panther coming up, but the Allies have the advantage right now with 276 up in the front lines right now. I believe the Panther should be somewhere right there. There you go. Those that hedgerow is pretty soft, right? You could shoot through it.
Yeah, you could potentially get the turret shots on it just through the top of it. It's dangerous for Indy here because artillery is up, so you could get taken out while repairing. They clearly feel like it's worth it.
Yeah. So WTH
is committing hard out there now.
Yeah, they've got Bubble Bear, Jockey, Rico as well. Heidi was there but does get taken down. And oh my god, okay. Yep, artillery's back up. WTH, I could probably definitively say that they have taken the midpoint and now are starting to take the second point right here. They do have a garrison up next to Brecourt right here. As we see, is that Wazoo?
Yeah, Wazoo and Vicox progressed up into Brecourt. We'll see whether there's any spawns around Brecourt, whether 116 were prepped for this.
But Wazoo right now being the hero, and he's capping it by himself as you see NSL and Cadaver rush to try to defend. With the spawn wave, it will go back in favor to 116, but you've got, I mean, look at it. You've got Satchel, you've got Woot, there's Vicox, and Kukulele.
And this is really important for WTH because they're pulling loads of people out of that mid camp from 116, which is going to make it really difficult for 116 to then progress into there across those open fields without the bodies to be able to put into it.
Oh yeah, as this is coming in, I believe there is an OP right here. Just north, there's a garrison, but we'll go ahead and double check how AA network is going. It looks like WTH have taken control of this little V section right here. So the Greyhounds getting pushed back where they had complete control of this, but WTH doing a very good job. Looks like some rocket snipes are coming out right now for artillery.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what 116 do now, having lost control of that triangle compound and the front door being an impossible push-in for infantry, whether they try and sneak around and sort of scope there at the bottom of the screen, trying to push across that wheat field. So we'll see if they throw bodies into that zone there.
Does look like less commitment on artillery is coming down on AA network. Looking at the garrisons, oh, there's no garrisons over here no more.
Oh wow, yeah, you're right. And that F6 garrison there is going to block a lot of those garrisons that house is going to want to build up against a line for the recap just in case.
Because like all this right here, it's like it's all like field.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but there's nothing pinging hot on AA network, so House will be feeling pretty confident right now.
We'll go ahead and take a look at what's going on in artillery. We've got the good old recon squad, and there's Kale as well as a rifleman.
As a rifleman, potentially coming off of the recon outpost with a 3-man recon squad.
So Kale up there with I think black shooter should be. You've got
feeder to see all 3 guns.
Yeah, Captain Benfield on the arty gun right now. It's pretty not too much arty defense right here. Just kind of standard, huh?
Yeah, and you can see that tank snipe there coming in as well, looking to clear off those guns. So that looks like it's the one from C1. That is possible to counter. There's a Panzer IV shot you can take, which is actually not too difficult to hit.
As we go ahead and zoom over to the Allies right now and see what they're dealing with. Yeah, they just got barbed wire pretty much.
Yeah, this is a really nice artillery pit. You're able to barb wire off pretty much the entire thing, and you can see they've got some barricades in there to stop rocket artillery. There's a spot between those 2 guns you can hit to kill both guns. So that just stops that from being able to happen.
We go ahead and take a look over here. Abu has his outpost next to over here.
See the tank in the top corner as well. in the top left
Just
of the
right
screen
there.
right now. No, that's the Stuart spawn, just off to the left of the screen.
Oh, there you go. It is a 75 that is doing the artillery snipe right now. But taking a look at 116's defense, Kukulele, you've got WTH Oscar, as well as Satchel, just trying to alleviate the pressure on AA network. So Brecourt right now looking pretty safe for 116. We go ahead and zoom south. You've got a few WTH members, but nothing too concerning. 116 having a couple of guys just right here on the south west side. As we were talking about earlier, their garrisons have kind of gone away.
Yeah, there's a bit more pressure from 116 into that triangle compound as well, and on this western side in general, they're totally coming around the back of WTH right now. They'll know about this now that a couple of people have gone down. You can see Bubble Bears just going around.
You've got Kieran and Sergeant Rico with Jockey at this little triangle. So let's see, there's a Panther coming in for I believe defense. Is there a tank somewhere down here?
Not sure, maybe they just felt like they got overextended. There's a lot of infantry up in that corner, so maybe they just felt like they were exposed.
116 having control of a cattle shed right here. You do see Wild Bill and Oscar just east of Brecourt right there. But on this east side right here, Crit, there's more blue dots.
Yeah, it's going to be about winning their 1v1s now for this WTH defense. If they can just win them, there's going to be a real slow progression for 116 down this side. They're not committing nearly anything around this side, to be fair, because they've only got the wheat field they could travel through.
Yeah, 116, their next point of attack will be Brecourt, as it is starting to get capped. So this is more just going to be for defense. This is going to be where they need to control this to help Brecourt, right?
Yeah, absolutely. This attack from WTH doesn't feel sustainable. They don't have a total surround on it yet.
No.
So it'll be interesting to see whether they try and get more up there, or whether they'll just keep sustaining off those outposts in the one garrison.
Kukulele, man, he burns the OP on the point, as WTH. Oh, he's even got a OP down, as Funtan and Zoda start to spawn in right here.
Yeah, Kukulele having a really good game, burning lots of key outposts and making a massive difference in this one so far.
Heidi there to support him as well. He will get taken down, as I say his name, by APK. So APK and Benji on defense duty, but as Benji goes down, there are reinforcements. There should be, what, an OP just right there?
Yeah, they did have a garrison in that location. Looks like that perhaps is gone now. So they'll be looking to reset the garrison structure around this zone. And it's important they just get bodies towards Kukulele here to try and wipe it as close as they can. They might be able to wipe it from that hedgerow if they can get up to it.
You've got Rap right here fighting against Kukulele. Let's see what's going on. Oh my god. Is that Fizz?
Fizz gets him down.
Ooh, Fizz with the double frag right there. As they will continue to fight each other in the mid cap, but nothing very concerning. We've got Oscar right next to a 76 right here.
Solo 76.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's going to be keeping the mark on it, that's for sure. And Rico there coming in with the satchel as well. So with the STG.
It's looking like take a look here. You've got the tankers right there, Indy and Peasy, maybe trying to go for their 70. Oh,
and the Panther now coming up. Solo 76 is never a good idea, really. Chill music doesn't stand too much of a chance.
No,
it's an interesting shot from the Panther.
Yeah, completely misses the 76
tankers, but I think I can hit that one.
But the Panther taking down the 76 as that 76 was trying to get over here to pick up his crewmates. Oh, a nice rocket. Nice rocket from Silas. Does not take down.
Takes the respawn to get more.
Yeah, does not take down the Panther. Benji shooting one of his own. He should have another shot right here. Unless Satchel or... yeah.
It feels like a bit of a waste of a Panther, though. Having taken out that 76, I don't know if running into the point is the play. They got no support at all. It's just going to feel like it's going to be a bit of a waste after that trade.
I mean, over here at AA Network, there's not really too much going on as the 116 are struggling to get really close. The AA Network, it's 100% possible to get in, but WTH, you know, both of these teams, they're very high tier competitive teams, and they know all the tips and tricks of Saint Marie Dumont, and anything to their advantage they would use. But 116 are not close to even capping the AA Network at this moment.
No, they're too worried about the defensive point at the moment. They've got a bit of a free shot in, really, from this compound zone, but at the moment they're just too worried about re-establishing total control over battery.
You've got Heidi getting really close to maybe an OP right here for 116. Zark probably takes him down, or somebody from the distance.
Someone does, perhaps. It'd be a good shot from Zark if he does see him.
Yeah, and I believe maybe WTH are trying to get control of this compound. I do want to make a rant that why can't you go in these houses?
Yeah, I know they've been promising to open it up for a long time.
Oh my god.
They haven't done it just yet. It'd be really nice to see it. They opened up SMDM point a little bit more. So it'd be good to see this actually fully opened up, so it's usable.
Does look like supplies are coming down for WTH just on that little triangle area. I hear a tank just below me, so we've got a Panther on defense right now. I mean, he's kind of in the middle of both points, so he'll probably move himself to a strategic position. The tank commander is Ginger Scott.
Yeah, this is a pretty classic spot for armor. To be fair, I'm surprised they're sat between the hedgerows. You can get some good views just behind a lot of them. Especially if you put a couple of barricades behind there, you can hop up pretty high. So they're a little bit exposed at the moment, but there's no threat from 76s at the moment.
Oh yeah, as WTH start to kind of look at this compound right here, they are getting surrounded by 116. You see a Kerber, you see Hannibal from 116. I believe the garrison is just right there.
Yeah, if they hear it, then they'll probably just lay down. It's gonna get a little bit messy in there, but they'll just try and lock that garrison, I suspect. Well, he wins this gunfight, so
yeah,
doesn't need to.
Very, very close.
This is the trigger point between the 2 points. This allows them to flip back and forth between defense. It's an absolute key zone to control at Breakcourt Manor.
Oh yeah, so 116 really doing a good job of clearing out Breakcourt right here. Their only threat is maybe Oscar and Satchel on this far west side, southern side, southwest side. You have Crusader, Frunton, Heidi. I forgot what point this is called. Does it say?
This is Dugout.
Dugout? Okay, so it does look like there's a Gary on Dugout as they make their way north. Wow, you can see the arty sniper there from this view.
Yeah, coming all the way across the map. Yeah, it's a wide front line there from WTH. Just having a look at the map, they've gone edge of map to edge of map, perhaps trying to get those artillery snipes up in the eastern pizza slice.
Yes.
So there's going to be fights all across this map.
So WTH believe they have a garrison right here, so they've chose to make their AA network garrison just right here. It's pretty close to the actual hard cap. Rockets coming out from Blitz as Sergeant Rico and Bubble Bear push up against Wabi and Stano. So they're trying to push from this area. Obviously WTH has it marked already, so they've got Sony over there that could look west and kind of just take out heads. Let's see.
There's not too much MG fire going on at the moment, which is surprising because you can get on top of a lot of these rooftops. Do wonder whether 116 are just over the top of that hill, unable to be seen just yet. You can see House Gangster just trying to fine-tune that garrison placement. I think I'm pretty sure he just moved his garrison about 10 meters to the east.
Okay. Talking about this one?
Yeah,
right
that was just slightly to the west, I think, earlier on. So I think they're just fine-tuning at the moment.
Right. So 116 actually having some guys here on the northeast side of AA network. They might have a garrison near cattle shed, kind of used as their use it as one of their attacking bases.
Yeah, a little bit of a launch pad for them.
But this should be the meat grinder area, as you can see both teams converging on each other.
Yeah, absolutely. And 116 will need to try and sneak someone in behind this, I feel like, to be able to capitalize on any progression they make here, because otherwise it's just going to be too difficult for them to sustain that across that hill and across that field. But at the moment, it doesn't look like they're getting too much behind.
You've got It's Val and Gecko kind of in the rear. It's not really. Nah.
Yeah,
it's not
looks
really.
like that's extension of the defense more than it is anything helping the offense.
Right. So 116 not playing too aggressive right now, as they were getting capped earlier from WTH, especially with that would you call that a whammo Gary? It's a little off, and it was in the back and it was green, so
yeah, potentially, yeah, you could call it that. They're certainly trying to play wide, and WTH will do this and trust their players to win their 1v1s quite a lot. You can see Oscar here trying to get this 2v1 done.
Calgon is right there. He does not know where Oscar's at. Maybe waiting for the right opportunity right here. Oh my god, Calgon.
Yes, gets 2 headshots and then gets taken out by Oscar.
Artillery does look like it is back up, but look at this. Hard cap only Trosh and Lucan.
Yeah, not too much coming in. Looks like WTH really progression this eastern side, but there you go. This is that wide flank I was looking for. Something to really try and wrap around that front line.
Is there a tank somewhere over here? So we've got Curious and Bush as well on this eastern side. HP as an MG, but Black Swan is a squad lead, so let's see. Yeah, he's literally like right here. Their garrison is lighting up right here for WTH. Oh, and it does get burnt. I believe that's gonna be Manusa. Manusa is out there on the far east as he's taking down a garrison, but Black Swan should be able to spawn a squad and start attacking.
He's going to come across this garrison just in front of him as well. He's probably seen that already, getting a mark up on it as he stops there. So we'll see. We'll see how the 1v1s come out close into the point. He runs away. I wonder if he's seen it. I mean, I'm sure he has now.
A Black Swan.
There's no way he's not seen this.
He's not seen it.
He's just trying to get his outpost up, get a little bit closer. He's going to go one of those bushes in the middle of the field.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll get it up. But looking at this, I mean, WTH aren't able to push up to this compound and take it for their own, as 116 are getting slowly closer towards AA network.
Yeah, we see both teams committing more people into this zone, which makes sense. Being on the corner between the 2 points is expected to have most of the fighting in there.
You've got Heidi and Funtan right here. There's MG fire. Oh, MG fire from Kieran. Out there on the roof right there. Oh my god, they're just picking them off over here.
Yeah, I've played against Kieran a couple of times in squad line battles as MG, and he's always accurate with it. I don't know how he sees as far as he does, but
oh no, Jockey doesn't see Cadaver, as Cadaver takes down one of his teammates right there.
Looked like Jockey was a bit AFK for a second, not noticing it.
Maybe looking at the map. So they're gonna see each other. Cadaver, let's see. There you go. Nice trade with Jockey winning that fight. Black Swan. Let's see.
He gets his squad in, gets APK in with the rocket.
Yeah.
Seems like they took down that garrison perhaps with the rocket.
I'm curious to see how well Black Swan does on AA network here. But
yeah, at this stage, this is the big distraction is Black Swan. So at this point, I'd want to see a little bit more aggression from Hannibal and Salat getting some players into the front door here.
right. So as they
cap pressure now.
yeah, as they spawn in right now, smoke coming down in onto AA network. I believe that should be from what do you call it? 116.
Yeah, it'll be 116. They might throw an airhead in to that smoke, otherwise it's a little bit of a waste of munitions, really. They've got a Panther defending now, though, so WTH will be feeling fairly confident in this.
So the Panther coming in from the south side, just on that road, covering the eastern side. WTH, they definitely know that 116 are coming in from that area. There is a commander mark over there. So, oh, okay, yeah, this is gonna be tough. I think they might have 3. There's P4, a solo P4. Yeah, solo P4.
Solo P4.
You've got 2 Panthers right here. And then a Greyhound.
No, there is 3 Panthers. There's 2 in E6 and 1 in F6.
Oh,
so
okay.
3 Panthers up on defense, so they'll be feeling pretty confident with them around.
Oh yeah. So this Panther is probably just rolling around and maybe wipe out some OPs. You think?
Yeah, is this Rusty again? I wonder. 'Cause he's done this before now.
Doodle.
There's Crowd Killer,
And,
so
Crowd.
this must be a strategy that WTH are looking to employ, because it's 2 of their technical members deciding to roam around in enemy infantry in
Oh.
4th gear.
APK landing a rocket on the booty of that Panther right there, as he will probably splash. There you go. Doesn't get anything off of that. Let's see. APK is going straight to the where the Panther's at. Oh, he's got a good shot right here. Oh my god. It's a great shot.
Yeah,
that
fantastic.
tank.
So WTH, they've seen the threat now, and they know which side is coming in, and like you can see them trying to squeeze in from that eastern side.
So you've got Rusty's tank squad right here on defense, covering the actual hard point right there. I believe this should have been the other Panther that goes down. Yeah. So that Panther that was rolling towards the west side has gone down.
Down to the 76er.
Right here. So I'm liking this. Do you think that 116 is gonna kind of push that triangle, that diamond right there?
Yeah, they're getting pressure in from 2 sides now. I can see Gecko trying to get in that front door as well, and Salat taking another angle into this triangle compound.
Yeah.
So what they need to do is open up these fronts. They're hitting another Panther
right
over there
there.
as well. This Panther's gonna probably win this engagement.
Should be one more shot.
Yeah, it looks like he's just out of view now behind the hedgerows.
Oh. And luck has been drawn for that 116 76. The Panther is pushing up to help their his infantry. I do apologize if I'm like having brain farts right now. Last night it was a good one. So
That's what Saturday nights are for.
yes. So a lot of drinking, and I hope you guys are having a good weekend. My name is Cidi. You are watching 116 on the Allies versus WTH on the Axis, and I have a special guest, critical fail of Legion 13, man. So I appreciate you being on here with me.
Yeah, I appreciate being on. Looks like that 76 just got taken out by AT there with Blitzoy. So the 76 is down and the Panther lives to fight another day.
There's another 76.
Goes
What is
straight up
going
against
on right
another
here?
one.
Yeah, they're just like running into each other. This is Rusty's Panther right here, as he does back up.
Yeah, this 76 will know that Panther's damaged, so looking to try and get the quick
Wait,
shot,
what?
but fails. Okay.
What? What?
There you go. He finally gets the shot away. Interesting.
We do have Mavins right here. He should be coming in with the rock.
He's
Oh
coming in
no,
with a satchel.
he goes down. So we have a couple of 116 actually in AA network. Black Swan and Silas. They were working that southeastern side. As one, looks like Bohemian does take out Black Swan's OP right there. 116. They were capping. Are they capping? It looks about
No,
even.
he's being defended.
Being defended.
Just about
Okay.
being defended, yeah. But 116 now, they've got good opportunities, although there's Heidi's outpost up there is going to shut this front door off, which is
Oh.
really smart play from him. Whose airhead is this going to be? It's got to be a 116 airhead.
Yes. So they've got one garrison in the hard cap right here. They've got one on the south and over here. So 116 doing a good job of eliminating the map control with garrisons. You see a big stack right there.
Yeah, and there's no cap pressure at all from WTH at 116's defensive point, so they're full committed to defend here. Sounds like a recon plane just went over and has spotted that 76.
Should be soon, but we've got Kukulele always doing the dirty work and playing running simulator with Wild Bill. It seems like he's always been in the back lines this whole time, so he's having a pretty good game for WTH.
Yeah, we call him a little rat in G13. Just, you can't get rid of him in this back line. Be interesting though, now that they've got good control over the hard cap again, and they're feeling confident whether Kukulele will push up and try and establish some form of attack at Battery.
Yeah.
Bombing run coming in.
Bombing run incoming for WTH right here. It's gonna take out a shit ton of people.
Yeah, it's going to be a huge bombing run.
Oh my god. House Gangster with the perfect timing. On the bombing run with they have Excessive and Fisk with D-Mart as well.
And immediately that 76 backs out of there. It knows it's time to go.
he's like
Nope.
fuck this.
Yeah, bye infantry. See you later.
That was a great bombing run from Commander House Gangster of WTH, recognizing the push from 116 over there. So very devastating for 116, but man, it probably took them maybe a good like 15-20 minutes just to set that up with all their resources.
But it's not gone just yet. It's not gone just yet. Stanot's still in there, so they can keep the outpost alive and keep spawning people in.
Yeah, they could probably do like a double drop or something like that. Now that Stanot has his OP there.
Absolutely. Double repair on the 76. It's still alive, and feeling confident that it's got infantry support around it.
So with the 76 being right here, if we take a look at the map right now, there is a, what is that? That's a Panther?
Yeah, it looks like a Panther.
Panther coming from the south. There's a P4 as well. AA network lighting up a little bit.
Yeah, but largely good control from these 116 tanks. They just need to. Here we go. This is a sort of attack again that we need to see from 116, pushing up through these wide sections of the map to wrap around AA network.
Yeah, absolutely no garrisons on this side where they are actually pushing. They do have a garrison right here. Look at right here. They've got a garrison north of Cattle Shed. You've got Kukulele working over there.
Yeah, of course, it's him.
I'm gonna go ahead and briefly look at Brecourt to see what 116 is committing over here. Nobody.
Nothing.
It's just
full send.
Yeah, it's just Meek and Adoba. So
yeah, they'll have their garrisons up, providing a bit of a radar coverage. It's a bold and brave play to do that, to commit no one, at least not even having someone on the strong point. But
yeah,
they'll have an outpost back there. I reckon one of the squad leaders will just keep his outpost back there when he ranges out and goes to check out any lighting up garrisons.
does look like there is a 76 right there. Was that the same one? That's Jeroni's tank squad.
I think that's a different one.
And then they've got a second one right there. So 116 pushing up with their armor right now as they try to get in position to take AA network. I mean, hats off to both of these teams because right now it's been a really good game. Looks like a Stuka is incoming. Oh my god, what?
He gets the hit.
He barely.
Oh, he doesn't kill it. Just missed.
That should look like it landed right on top of him.
Yeah, that should have been.
What
been a
the
kill,
fuck? So Stuka from House Gangster does.
Really unlucky.
It's. I mean, you guys can watch the footage, but I mean, somebody clipped that and sent it to the devs. That's all I could say. But a Stuka from House Gangster looking really good, but eventually not hitting the 76. So 116 still having their two 76s just right here. Looks like they're double repping. Maybe it damaged them.
Yeah, it looks like it hit them. There's a little bit of fire around the track area, so it must have done some damage. There's a little bit of cap pressure from WTH at Breakout Battery as well.
Just slightly.
Stop now. But at the moment, WTH will be feeling a little bit claustrophobic in the penned into that center circle.
Oh my god! Yeah, just look at it.
It's not sustainable to defend like that.
They've got their guys trying to respond, but the main force being right here. They've got a couple of guys, 116 speaking, over here. There's like OPs lighting up over here. I mean, ooh, APK gets a nice kill right here on the eastern side. Let's see if he's. Oh my god! Does he burn the OP? No, I don't think so. I don't think he got it. He was pretty close to it. It's about what, like 15 meters, 10 meters?
Yeah, I think it's 10 meters for a burn on an outpost.
Got doodlebugs. So this is crowd killers. Panther right here. The 76s for 116 should be out in the distance right there. Let's see. But man, I'm really liking this from 116, man. They've definitely pushed, and like you said earlier, they they got their guys in the back, so it's not just a very narrow push. It's like a little bit of here, a little bit of there.
Panther just took a hit there from the 76. Now he's backing off Crawford, trying to peek out.
Oh yeah.
With the way this defense is going, that Panther had to push and just peek it, but it didn't pay off for him in the end. And now there's people coming in the front door from 116 because WTH they're all turned around.
There's nobody there. We'll go ahead and take a look over here as we'll try to catch as much of
was
the.
that a Fisk satchel going off there, perhaps? Just killed a bunch of people in that compound.
It might be. Their garrison is still lighting up. There's a OP right here for the defensive squad right there. But you see Zark start to make his way up.
Yeah,
Flares
Fisk, right next to
going
that
over.
76. I don't know if he's put in a satchel, whether he's already used it or not. It looked like he had AT mines out.
I don't see anything on my side.
Well, he's hanging around on this, so...
What?
Yeah, he put AT mines down. I think he used the his satchel.
Just
put
right here.
AT mines down next to it. Looks like they caught a tank there out in the distance.
One is backing up and one's going forward. I can't imagine the comms like, what the fuck, bro? Move. I need to get out of here.
Yeah, I think that was the P4 we saw earlier going on a wide flank. Just got taken up by the 76ers there, so
Yes.
nothing doing for them.
So 116 currently capping or was capping AA network, but WTH spawning in, trying to clear out a lot of these guys. Maynard is right here. Let's see if he puts down a satchel or something. Be a nice satchel right there, Maynard.
Yeah, it's difficult because he probably doesn't want to use the grease gun to use that satchel. Picks up one kill, boy next door doesn't see him.
There
Gets
you
him
go.
eventually, though.
But looking right here, you've got a HP, you've got a Calgon and a Sarkardov squad. They've kind of cleared out this southeastern side, and WCH doing a good job of resetting right here. If we look down here, they have cleared out these guys that were kind of flanking.
Yeah, Rap is still in there, so I don't know whether his outpost is still alive or not, or whether he's just hanging around as a legacy player. But he's running
Right.
into that Panther there, who's getting hit by the 76 again. See if Rap's maybe satcheling, perhaps. Is that assault class? Run straight past it.
Let's see.
Straight past it, I think. He's satcheling it there.
Rap making his move. The garrison should be somewhere right there, I believe. Maybe somewhere in there. No garrison.
It's been taken out.
Oh.
Must have been splashed by a tank, perhaps.
Yeah. There is a... Where's
There's a
that
little
Panther at?
Lux just in front of Rap.
Oh, okay, there you go. So 116 being able to either take out that garrison or one of the tanks splashing, doing good splash damage. Oh my god. Manusa, Gecko, Scope 2000, Black Swan, they're trying to come back right here where they left off at.
Yeah, we see Black Swan trying to get around there again, which is nice. You often see the similar sort of players. They're just able to make that progression. WTH just shut the front door there, so they're not able to get through to it. But Kukulele again.
Kukulele
once
again. He's like round 3. Let's go.
Order. Yeah, he's just laying down. Maybe he's got his outpost up already. Maybe he's just waiting to place it. That shooter seems to know roughly where he is. He's probably put a flare up and you can see them on the map.
Oh.
Wow.
Black Shooter getting him. He does have a OP right there. Let's see. His OP is lighting up. Black Shooter should be able to see somebody spawning in pretty soon here. OP goes down. So Black Shooter spoiling Kulele's attack right there, and for anybody to even spawn.
Yeah, it's interesting with the change with Recon having Recon flares now. You occasionally see from these top teams the Recon players being the first ones called back into defense because they can put those flares up, and you can immediately see what the danger is and what direction the danger is coming from. So that's a fairly big change in the meta in the past year.
116 maybe trying to clear out this little compound. Rico takes down Cole, takes down Snow. Oh my god, he's popping off over here.
Yeah, Rico doing Rico things. That's what you come to expect from him. When you put that STG in his hands, he's always going to be a dangerous player.
Yes. Also having the option of the satchel as well.
Yeah,
but
absolutely. Yeah.
Just look at how much 116 are surrounding these this WTH squad. Oh my God, he's just going off, bro.
WTH, yeah, Rico's keeping going. It's more WTH surrounding 116 here. The artillery popping off there, and Fizz now trying to push through into it.
Let's see, where was that at? On the right side?
No, it's just by Rico at the moment with Rap. Looks like they're trying to wipe the outposts, and looks like they've wiped that whole compound now.
Yeah.
So 116 lost their major push from that side. Obviously, they've still got Black Swan and Cadaver there, and a strong point as well.
Look at that east side. I don't know what's holding them over there. Are they? Maybe they've got a garrison over there. The Panther is looking on the east side right there. So the east side of AA network, no garrisons for WTH.
And that'll make House Gangster sweat not having garrisons out there.
Oh yeah. Looking at this push, maybe 116 deciding to put a little bit more people on this side. There should be a Incognito he's covering this whole side right here. Incognito, so there's a tank right there. There's another tank right here. This should be a Panther from the Crowd Killers. Panther. It's pretty good, man. To brief up the last 20 minutes here, Crit. I mean, 116 doing a really good job of pushing this little area right here, but I mean, WTH responding very well, even though they were getting capped. I mean, what do you think? What do you think so far of like how 116 has worked, what they're dealt with right now?
Yeah, WTH defense has been really clever, and they've been able to sniff out a lot of their attacks really early, and that's thanks to the super wide garrison network they've got. 116, I think, will keep pushing. They just need to be able to diversify these attacks, but coming in from that west side with that garrison networks can be really difficult for 116. And so we're mostly going to see it coming down that same route we've been seeing on that trigger point from Breakout Manor. And then straight in the front door as well, because WTH have left that open for a lot of this game, and 116 just haven't capitalized on that at all.
It looks like 116 is deciding to come from the far north right now. There is I want to say a tank somewhere right here from what I saw on the map.
The Lux was tucked in there earlier on. He could still be in there.
Oh yeah.
Is that him there?
Yeah. Definitely is. Just in the trench system right there. 116 struggling a little bit on this eastern side, but definitely getting a couple of frags as they move west towards AA network, and Manusa already here. Oh, AT. There's a Luke's.
Would he go for it? Has he even seen it?
Oh, what? What?
What? I don't think he's seen it. Very bizarre. I'm not entirely sure what the Lux is doing, to be honest with you. This two-man. Which way is his barrel facing there? I didn't see it. So he's facing outwards. I mean, they're in the strong point, providing a lot of
cap pressure
weight there. Yeah.
Cap weight.
It's interesting that Manusa just decided to totally ignore him, though.
That was so odd right there, dude.
And the tank didn't shoot him either, so...
No, not at all.
Oh, nice storm wave there, though, so we've got an outpost.
That precision strike from 116 does not take out that Panther. Does damage them. So pretty close right there, just a little off.
I don't think there was a nerf to precision strikes, but it seems like there's been 2 hits, only damage and no kills from precision strikes today.
Manusa, there you go. Should be. He's got a
trying to splash him.
Yeah, it's good that he went to the other side. So that Luke should be going down from Manusa, as he skipped him earlier, but he came back from redemption. Maybe he heard us.
Yeah, maybe he knew.
Cap Progress coming in to AA Network here as Cap Progress for WTH. They are taking Brecourt. If we briefly look over here, we've got... Oh, I thought I was going to
Not
say
too much. Yeah,
Kukulele.
not too much.
Fisk. It's always Kukulele whenever...
Just assume it's going to be Kukulele. Maybe,
There
there he is.
there you
Always
go.
in the back. I thought maybe they called him back. They needed some good fragger in defense, maybe, but nope.
Yeah.
Still going towards WTH on defense, so they've just got that recap on there.
Yeah, so WTH, Fruntan taking down 2 people.
Taking out 3, gets Kieran as well.
Does he get a satchel off? He had an MP40 right there, I believe.
Yeah, potentially put that satchel in the strong point.
So Cap Progress dying down for both teams as WTH defends AA Network and 116 defends Brecourt. The Luke's has gone down finally from Manusa. Oh, tank battle right here as we take a look.
From the tank. Not sure where that 76 is, but I think it's taken out by a good rocket from scope there.
76 is right there in the middle of the screen.
Ah, gotcha. I see it now.
But where that Panther just died, another Panther was just behind him. So we'll see how this goes for them. It has to be marked because HP was there, and that AT guy that killed that first Panther. Hopefully they marked it. You know, you only hope.
Looks like that satchel took out the outpost in a network there, so that's going to be a lot of the cap pressure taken out from WTH, and they can respond to this northern attack a little bit more now.
Oh yeah, very good work. Who probably did that? Let's see.
I didn't see this. I didn't see who was in there with the satchel actually.
So 116 having an unfortunate circumstance, losing the attacking OP right here from a great satchel. But 116 getting one less Panther down. Could be pretty good. If we look at the map, they still don't have a garrison up on this eastern side. But this little western side is looking kind of good for WTH, and their only attacking Gary, or they're choosing to work off of this one right here, and it hasn't gone down.
No, 116 have not gone for that at all. Totally just left it there.
Yeah. If you take a look, it's just right there next to Commander House Gangster. And yeah, nobody really in sight. They've got people in between the second and last point. You see Benji, you see the Artie Snipe just in the corner right there, but only 5 guys on Brecourt basically.
Yeah, and that's more than they've had for most of the game, to be fair. They've been committing pretty much everyone they can to the attack.
You've got Chesk versus Oscar, Rico, and Crusader. APK is also there right now, but this little section right here is pretty convenient for both teams to go from Brecourt to AA. Probably the shortest way.
Yeah, absolutely. WTH at the moment, they've got their outpost in there, so they'll feel pretty strong with it. But obviously with the garrison proximity that 116 can have in that zone, they'll feel confident about retaking this pretty quick.
Yes, Chesk trying to get the OP just right here. They do have, I think, a garrison somewhere over there. You got supplies dropping down for WTH on that compound, but take a look at this.
Yeah, surprising that they're actually managed to cap this at the moment. It must just be bodies within the sector. WTH must have spawned people elsewhere to try and take out this main attack. You can see Heidi there, just in the north, the top of the picture, trying to take out this northern attack.
Oh yeah, but Kerber is not with it.
He's paying attention.
Yeah, very good awareness as he tries to protect his team. Frunton probably trying to do the same thing, but Kerber is sniffing something out on that north side. But man, 15 minutes. We've got a lot of cap pressure from 116, as they do have both of their 76s pushing up onto the point. Could be really good. We take a look at the map right here. There are no tanks for. I mean, there's tanks for WTH, but they're pushing up right now.
And set up for a really good finish this to the game. 116 getting a really good push in.
Yes. Just looking at the map right here, I think it'll. 116 has done a really good job right now. Excessive should be able to get a satchel off on that 76 right there. Should be drone as well.
116 immediately pushing into St. Marie Dumont.
So 116 already having cap pressure on that. Oh my god. Commander for Tony.
Whoa, oh, he must have set up a garrison somewhere nearby then. I wonder if he's brought a half track up or something like that. The tanks have been alight for a long time.
Oh my god. So we've got a lot of people coming in from the bottom side. The P4 is actually making its way over there. But Commander for Tony, it's your time to shine, brother.
Yeah, it's really nice from him. It drags a lot of people out of that mid cap. He doesn't need to do anything. He just needs to stay alive and make him scared, make him worry.
Absolutely. And while he's distracting on Saint Marie Dumont, the guys of 116 should be able to set up their perimeters for AA network and
look at these squad leaders. 3 squad leaders coming in at the south. Wow.
Oh, maybe is there an area?
They must have garrisoned it.
Oh yeah, I
garrison in these back gardens.
Let's go ahead and take a check. Do you see anything?
I'm not seeing anything. No. There's definitely got something back here though. The curb is in there as well now.
Oh, it's an OP.
Just an outpost down there.
There you go.
There you go. There's the garrison. Fantastic from 116. It's really nice to see.
Oh, holy shit! What a turn up of events.
And what I love here is scope just at the top of the screen there. He didn't go for the cap sector. He just went to go cut off that road. He picked up 1 kill there, which is vital.
We've got Trosh.
Doing the same.
Yeah, we've got Trosh just in between them, and even look over there. You've got Chris the Spotter and Waltmeist already at the field. So, holy shit! WTH maybe
in a bit of trouble here.
Maybe
big spawn wave off,
getting caught off guard really bad, as Waltmeist and Chris are capping the last point right now. And
that's fantastic.
This is really nice work from 116, man. And not to take away from WTH, but 116 is definitely not trying to lose right now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think this will end 5-0 here with this particular cap. I don't think they'll cap it right now.
Right.
WTH defense has been fantastic for 95% of this game, and it just collapsed there at the last. Is that an airhead dropping in from 116?
Yeah. That's absolutely an airhead dropping down. Welt does go down. There are... Chesk is over there right now. See, maybe he's gonna get something down, but Chris is gonna get surrounded, and he's absolutely gonna get fucked. Taking a look at the map right here, Saint Marie Dumont, man. A lot of 116 on the southwestern side, and they're gonna fight in the urban area now.
Yeah, it says to me that they didn't know where WTH were.
Yes,
because they've not pushed out. They've not pushed out to meet them at all here, which is going to be really dangerous if they let a squad leader in into this close quarter area. They'll really struggle to get them back out again.
Oh yeah, taking a look right here, you've got a Luke's coming in. Manusa is pretty close to some OPs slash garrisons. Let's see. The Luke should be able to help these guys kind of push where Chronic and Excessive are at. I don't know where the tanks for 116 is at.
No, I just saw Panther go down, and when you check the map, I saw that just get destroyed. So Panther just went down. It was in about G6, around Love Squad.
Yeah. Oh, over here. Okay, so maybe they are pushing up. As you see some WTH members coming from the north side, just kind of walking. Let's see. Do you see a 76 anywhere?
Well, Senga's been playing tank sim for most of this game, so there's probably a 76 somewhere near him.
Copy.
There was an explosion by Blitzoy, so perhaps he could have been taken out by Blitz.
That Luke's does go down, probably from Benji and Maynard.
Yeah, and again, what a waste of a Lux, really, to push it in that far. You know, you can just push it up next to that house. Don't go past it. They can't kill you from the front, so you can cause havoc with it. But as soon as you expose the rear, then they're in trouble.
So 116 really pushing the limits right now of they're not just satisfied with St. Marie Dumont. It's kind of nice for them as the fields is really close. Looking right here, that should be what, a Puma? Oh, Greyhound.
Puma roaming around you.
Yep. Puma on defense duties. But where Oscar's at, they need to take out that garrison. Only one garrison up for WTH. There's another one all the way over here. They've got some wide ones.
They got one right at the bottom of the map as well. It's difficult to set garrisons up around fields because it just kind of there's two up around the bottom of the map. It really brings out a lot of good locations if you try and put it inside of fields. But you can see WTH just getting caught at the edges of these roads now. 116 able to just hold those angles.
Oh
really
yeah,
nicely.
A lot of blue dots up. 116 having complete control of the northern side of St. Marie Dumont as WTH start to push up from the southern road as they try to cross it. There's quite a few 116 on the southwestern side, but it's all from the west basically for WTH.
76 coming in now. So 76 rolling into St. Marie Dumont.
Oh,
Northern Road.
We've got the caravan. It's like a fucking movie right now. This is like a fucking movie. Reinforcements are coming. We're here.
So, with 276s inside this point, I would say we can pretty much say goodnight to WTH.
Absolutely, man.
These 76s have to really mess it up now.
Especially with artillery as well. It's landing in the point, but it's not really hitting anybody. As WTH, they don't really have too much vision. As St. Marie Dumont is pretty covered, and like you said, when you're getting choked to like a corner like that, you instantly get shot.
Absolutely, and WTH really they're only coming in those two roads. They got Oscar coming up on that southern road as well. But those 76s can cover a road each pretty much.
So we've got Jockey right here. Ooh, Wabi saving the garrison just right there.
Yeah, and Wabi will cover that field now, and it'll be hard to dislodge him.
So look at over here. What do you think of this? With 6 minutes left, you've got some 116 members kind of away from the actual point.
Yeah, but this is how WTH defended for 95% of that game, right?
Yeah.
They recognized where the attack was coming in, and then they just formed guys away from it to be able to push back in and surround the attack. And it's been incredibly effective.
Oh my god, there was like a squad just right there, and 76 just 1 HE wiped all of them out. Holy shit.
And they come with 60 HE as well, so they can hold that angle for a long time.
WTH only having 6 minutes to recap St. Marie Dumont and having to cap AA Network if they want to come out with a dub. But currently 116 leading 4-1 to WTH, and I mean, this game has been pretty good. I don't know if you probably can't tell it with the energy of my voice, just because I had a good time last night.
Man's just hungover. That's why.
Yeah, man. Man's just I'm over here. I'm making Crit do everything for me. But I really do appreciate it if you guys are hearing his lovely voice. We got a critical fail of Legion 13 GXV. Yesterday, hey, while WTH is attacking 116, I would like to congratulate you guys for winning yesterday against 501 on a friendly scrim.
Yeah, that was a really good game on SME. They wanted a practice warm-up game because they have ESPT today, I believe, on SME as actors. So we said we'd give them a scrim, and we gave them a hard-fought game. Managed to come out with a 3-2 win just about. Kind of stole it from them at the last second, really. That was a hard game. I slept well that night.
It was a meat grinder, and if any of you guys want to watch that VOD, you could check it out on my YouTube or Twitch while it's still up, but the perma link will be on YouTube. But it's looking pretty convincing right here that I would say 116 is they've kind of got this on lock, man.
Yeah, they'd have to start capping in the next 14 seconds now to be able to come back and win this and cap 2 points. They won't stop. They'll keep going until the end, I suspect. Just out of pride for themselves.
Yes.
You can see that they were set up to try and double cap A network. Prep squad is set up there inside the strong point, but St. Meridian Mod is just too difficult to take, and that's why 116 blitzed it. That's why they were prepped for that blitz.
Oh yeah.
Executed it perfectly.
So Commander Fitoni definitely making the right calls, and taking the initiative himself to go out there on his own and build that garrison and just wait for his guys to spawn in. As 116 they did do a really good job of taking down these garrisons as well to set up this this little surprise. So
yeah, absolutely. That one play itself probably gives him MVP of this game, to be fair. You could have said Kukulele, as we highlighted him so much, would have been it, but Faytoni just fantastic in there at the end to get that double cap.
Oh yeah, so with about 3 minutes left in the official timer, this if you guys want to spoil it, you guys can, because it should be a dub from 116, considering the amount of time you need to cap and all that, even setup wise. But WTH coming in strong though. I will tell you that. They came in. The mid cap took fucking forever to figure out who's gonna take what.
Yeah, what a grind that was. That was a fantastic start. You love to see a really long sort of neutral territory mid cap. It just shows how balanced these two teams are, and they showed that throughout the game as well. Just how balanced they are. 116 getting great pressure on WTH for a long time, and it eventually paid off for them.
So yeah, 116. They will come out with the dub here as we hit the 2 minute mark. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the stats here, Crit.
Yeah, it looks like a really good score there from Charlie's squad. I mean, Crusader there, 692.
Yikes.
Combat effectiveness, Duba 625. Really high scores from those two.
You've got 761. Holy
yeah,
shit.
he was playing AT. He was pulling that rocket artillery out a lot.
Go ahead and take a look at some more people here.
Yeah, Benfield with the artillery at 734. That's a good score coming in there.
Yeah. Artillery being a really big factor in the opening of the match. Let's take a look at 116. We've got Voot with 1100.
Could be artillery, could
Maybe.
be a tank.
Maybe artillery
Can't quite
or
remember.
Let's see, 894 for Indy might be a
Yeah,
tank.
he was definitely in a tank. He was
Yeah.
definitely in a tank, so...
You got 910. PZ was in a tank too.
Yeah, Chill music.
Jeroni.
900. Jeroni was a tank.
So with these tankers having very high combat scores, well, it's literally what you said earlier in the game when we were talking about 116 having WTH as a card. The 116 tankers definitely prevailed in this one.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, 116 tank has always been fantastic, and they've really shown that in this one. Really dominated in this.
Yes, Florian with 8 something on artillery.
Yeah, really good scores from him.
So that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen. A 116 defeating WTH 4-1 on Saint Marie Dumont. Very good game. It really came down to the end right there, because 116 they were losing for a good amount of time. I will say.
Yeah, but they kept it up and they kept going for a long time and they kept pressuring, and eventually it came off for them. With a bit of an odd cap, they didn't have control of the circle. They only had partial set to control, but it worked out for them nicely.
Yes. So with that coming to an end, I would like to obviously thank Critical Fail for joining me today, and I would obviously thank you guys for watching. Thank you to Hallelujah Seasonals Tournament, 116 and WTH. Would also thank you guys, and we'll see if I grab another game next week. But Crit, you got any last words before we head out here?
Yeah, I just want to say thanks for having me on. I really enjoyed it. It was my first time casting a Hell Let Loose match, so thanks for having me on.
All right, man. Appreciate you, and I appreciate everybody. If you guys like this stuff, go check out my YouTube or check out any VODs of any competitive admin cam and commentary. So thank you again. My name's Cidi, and have a great weekend. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.